Hiya Hiya. Welcome. And today I am going to be drawing on a new canvas. This was just my warm-up for the day. But yeah, that's nice. We'll get that out there actually. But I wanted to draw today. I wanted to draw the current top VTuber. Current top VTuber that's out on the market currently, which of course, if you read the title, which hopefully I have, is Gawr Gura. So I actually just need to look up a reference picture because why be prepared to actually draw anything when you can just wing it. Okay, I think I got a basic idea, but yeah, this will be the start of the art part of my VTuber career, I suppose. But this will just be a chill, well, I'd like to think all my videos are pretty chill, but this will be even chiller than that. Now, fun fact, Gura was actually what introduced me to the world that I am now a part of, that is VTubing. I think it was close to her debut, most likely. But yeah, it was close to her debut. I believe I was still learning, doing all that stuff. That ear looks a little big. Now that I'm recording, I'm being super picky about it. But yes, like many people, once Hololive dropped Hololive English Myth, I think that's when a lot of people, myself included, started to realize exactly what this whole thing was. And of course, out of all the original 5, Gura happened to be the one that I first saw on my YouTube recommended page. And now here I am drawing her. What an odd turn. I'm gonna put a hand right here, doing the little, I don't know what to call it actually. It's like a clench almost. I critique my art a lot harder than I probably should, but at the end I'm going to decide if I do not like it or if I do like it. If I do like it, nothing happens and we all go on our merry way. But if I do not like it, I'm going to come up with a punishment. What order did I start watching Hollow Myth in? It definitely started with Gura. But after that, where did I go to? Maybe Ina. I will say, if I had to give a favorite out of the first 4, I honestly don't know if I could. They're all very unique. Ooh, this is coming up actually pretty good for some reason. I'm actually really liking this so far already. So, we'll have to see about that punishment. A favorite out of the first 4. I'd probably have to go with Ina. Only because, 1, like myself, I do like the, at least I hope I'm more of the I hope I'm more of a comfy voice than a, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy. But I do like the comfy voice VTubers quite a lot, personally. I do remember when I the first time I saw a VTuber on my recommended. Well, to be fair, I do remember seeing Korone. Let me butcher that name real quick. I do remember seeing Korone quite a lot on my recommended, but I don't think I ever clicked on any of them. Any of the clips. But then when I did decide to watch one, it happened to be Gura, and I think that was in, I was actually in art class at the time. I think it was like one of those times we had lunch in the classroom. That was a strange day. Because like no one else in that room, I can guarantee, knew what the heck a VTuber was. Now all we have left is to really sketch the hands out. I feel like I'm not talking enough for this to be a video. I guess I'm just too focused on the art. But yeah, I like the original 5 of Myth. I am gonna try to draw a ton on the channel. Okay, I do like these little I do like the little hair clips. They're always hard to remember for some reason, for me personally. They're a nice little accessory. Yeah, okay, this is looking good so far. We're gonna drop the opacity down and get to work on the line work. Usually on the line work, I like to do a slightly more messy approach to it, because I feel personally it adds a bit more of the emotion or expression. I can't describe it very well, but I think I'm gonna go with a nice manga style here. Really utilize all the dark areas and color them black. I'll do the same for the lashes. Pop black in there. This is looking good so far. I honestly think I might actually approve of this at the end. I'm also thinking of doing once I get real into the whole art scene, I'd like to do a popular what's the word? YouTubers, just in general. Maybe. In my style. I think that'd be cool. Okay, the hair's looking good so far. I gotta remember the blue streaks in her hair. I often forget that whenever I draw Gura. I'm also definitely thinking of doing maybe some tutorials. Because I do, while I'm not the best artist, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best. But I do think I could hopefully help some people who are just getting started, maybe around that level. I'd like to think I'm at least qualified to do that. I will say there are definitely a lot of people in Hololive and Holostars that I definitely look up to. I haven't watched much Niji Sanji, to be honest, because well, no reason in particular. There are already so many VTubers I follow, I just can't. It's hard enough to keep up with all the content they draw. But as someone just getting their start, I hope I can learn something here, even if it's something small. I'd like to be able to have the skills that a lot of big, whether indie or not indie, VTubers have. Those talking skills. I can barely talk in front of a camera while I'm just recording. This isn't even live. I'm just doing my thing. But I definitely like to obtain some of those talking skills, hopefully in the future. Hopefully while I'm doing this. I never realized how hard it was to talk and draw at the same time. That's good enough. I will say one thing I'll always preach about is art doesn't have to be perfect. It never has had to be perfect and never will. That's why I like the little sketchy stuff down here on the hand as much as I do, really. I need to stop saying really a lot. It's the same thing with manga. It's like if you zoom in on a lot of manga, or just look at it closely, you'll see that even if it looks flawless, because you know, when you're reading manga, you don't, like, you're trying to get the next page, see what's going on. But it's especially noticeable with Jujutsu Kaisen in the manga, because that art style does use the kind of, I don't know, you can tell it's like, you can tell they're purposefully doing it and skillfully. It's a very well drawn manga, but because it's like a dark manga, it's a supernatural manga, the sketchiness that's in the art style helps bring out the dark reality of the world. I could talk for this on hours. I should really just have a manga art style review. Ooh, video. I'm gonna write that down. I am hoping to start streaming this art. I was trying to do it around very early in the morning, which isn't good for the US folk, but those who live in other parts of the world would be able to catch that. But it's mainly because I do have a very occupied household, and if I do stream, I want to make sure no one's like here. Here it is so far. It does look a little weird at the hands, but this is the fastest I've line arted something of this quality anyway, so. Alright, we're going to begin on our color, and I have to label all these now, so yeah. Alright, finally done with the labeling stuff. Now I gotta color match these. A lot of people might use color pickers or that kind of thing. I like to try to eye match it. I'm not the best at eye matching, but I think it mostly gets the job done. So we're gonna go for a nice, it's definitely on the paler side, I think. Around there-ish. And the way I color might very much confuse many people. But whenever I finish the sketch, or not the sketch, the line art, I just like to go in and fill up everything I know will cause a problem in the very near future. And then from there, yeah, I just like to fill everything in. I also like to explain everything in a very stupid way. Okay, we'll try filling everything in now. I am gonna color the nails later on. Looking pretty good, wouldn't you say? While it is white, I've learned to not use that if you can. Pure white can look a little meh. And also it just can't do highlights if it's pure white. Let's say around that color. And then I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna pop black in the little holes. And bring that back up. And now we got the nice blue hoodie. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, you know, I gotta say, I really look up to all of the talents. There's tons of huge differences in what both indie and not indie have to deal with, and they each come with their own struggles. And you know, I'll also in the future hopefully be drawing some of the Hollow Stars talents. I did post on my art account today, actually, or it might have been yesterday by the time you're seeing this, but I did draw Izaki Gamma. I think he's really cool. I really like his design. I think his design's super sick. Of course, my case is kind of weird too, because I don't consider myself having an Oshi. I don't really have a favorite. I like watching anyone. If I do have a favorite though, it's definitely someone who draws. Drawing streams give me life. I've done a few Gura drawings. This one's definitely my favorite so far. Okay, we'll see if that works. Beautiful. Fantastic, she's coming to life already. I do like to do most of my drawings. Like if I start a drawing, I want to finish it in the same sitting. Which is why I think it's a good idea for me to record it. This looks beautiful so far. I can never get Gura's eyes entirely right. Oh, I hit my mic there, sorry. But her eyes on her actual model, I'm like stunned by, just because I can't word it correctly, but her eyes look like the ocean. Like the top of her eye is like a bluish gray, and then it goes to like a teal almost at the bottom. But the way I draw eyes doesn't come close to that level. And if I tried to do the same thing, it would not look good, so we'll stick with our own style for now. I used to really not like the way I drew eyes, and it was only until recently, after many months of experimenting on my eye style, that something came up, and I've stuck with it ever since. Actually, it might have been when I was designing my profile picture. I think that might have been it. Yeah, that was it. So that was less than a month ago. But yeah, it was when I was actually doing my profile picture. I'm surprised I remember that. Just the skill set that that all of Myth shows. Even just talking about it alone. Like if I could talk like they could, I would be satisfied. I will say my eyes, like if you zoom in, they look messy. They always do. But hey, what we learned today? Art never has to be perfect. I'll live and die by that. Beautiful. Okay. I will say hair shadow is one of my favorite parts. I don't know why. Maybe because it's one of the easier parts. And I say hair shadow, but I mean shadow the hair cast on the skin. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, from there we're gonna actually add another layer of shadow and just bring out the darkest parts. There's a lot art skills I wish I had. Art skills that, if I'm honest, I might not ever refine. But, you know, it's okay. Because, you know, you can go on Pixiv, find dozens of artists, and be like, wow, I wish I could do that. I've been drawing for 4 years, and I still have those thoughts. Even after I have my style, even after I've honed my skills enough to be able to draw Gura. Those thoughts probably won't ever stop, really. After all, there's a lot of crafts in this world. A lot of stuff that I won't ever get the chance to do, but at the very least, I have this. I have this craft. There's a lot that artists have a lot to bring to the table, and everyone brings something different. For example, my style here, right? All this. When I was creating my art style, first of all, it took a really long time to find out exactly what and how I wanted to draw. And when I decided on it, I was training myself using 2 manga, My Hero and Fairy Tail. I liked how most of the facial features probably came from My Hero, but I feel like most of the other stuff most likely came from Fairy Tail. I do respect both Kohei Horikoshi and Hiro Mashima, because what they brought to the table helped me to discover what I can bring to the table. And hopefully, maybe I can do that for someone out there. In regards to, like, you know, not having skills that you want, I will say I do feel, because like the myth generation, they are all so good at talking. And if there's one skill I do envy, it's that one. The skill to be able to talk. Because man, do I suck at talking. Of course, if it's something like art, then, you know, when you're passionate about something, you can talk about that for hours. I'll admit, it's a lot harder than I realized to talk in front of a camera. But with all skills, it comes with time. And I'm fine however long it wants to take to get that skill. And that will finish up today's drawing. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for showing up to my drawing video. I hope we'll have a lot more from here on out. Well, until next time. Bye bye.